you ready to discover the ultimate key to unlocking your mind's full potential? Imagine a world where learning becomes effortless, focus is laser sharp, and achievements soar beyond expectations. Welcome to a transformative journey into the realm of brain gym, where science meets movement and where the power of your brain takes center stage. Join me as I delve into the secrets behind this revolutionary program designed to supercharge your learning experience. Get ready to embark on a path that leads to enhanced focus, accelerated learning, and a brighter future. This is Brain Gym, and your mind is about to be amazed. Hi, my name is Lisa Ann Garcia, and I'm an integrative developmental and educational specialist, and my focus is helping you to reverse the learning and behavior challenges your child or students are experiencing. In today's video, I am going to go over the main principles of Brain Gym, and we will engage in some experiential activities, which is why I'm not at my typical desk today. But first, hit the subscribe button so you will be the first to know when I post a new piece of content. Okay, so Brain Gym is a program that was designed by Dr. Paul Dennison, who has a PhD in reading, and he developed some learning centers in California a few decades ago. And in his quest in trying to help find strategies to help his students with reading and writing, he started using things that he learned from fields such as kinesiology and yoga and just in other modalities. And he later basically picked and pulled what worked in his one-on-one centers and in the classroom, and they packaged everything into a system known as Brain Gym. This system is highly adaptable to the classroom and is really one of the few effective systems that can be done in large groups and still have a significant impact. I know there's some teachers of the year out there who were teachers of the year because they infused Brain Gym throughout their school day every day. Brain Gym is taught all over the world, and there are many classes and many levels, but most people experience Brain Gym 101, which is the most common class. It teaches the core principles of which the other classes build off of. So, firstly, Brain Gym centers around noticing balances or imbalances around the 3 dimensions or midlines. So we have 3 midlines, one that divides the 2 sides, which you're probably familiar, one that divides our front and our back, and one that divides our top and our bottom. And then what Brain Gym uses these 26 exercises in order to help someone get into balance. So a balance is simply noticing your current state. Let's say you're about to do some work or an activity, or maybe you're bringing up a past event or anticipating something in the future. Then that would be like an intention or a goal. Then you pick something from your menu, such as one of these 26 exercises, and afterwards you are going to notice how you are again. There is more to it than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. So when looking at ADHD, there is a disconnect within the pathways that connect the cerebellum to the frontal cortex and back. So when we are going to notice we're going to pay more attention to that front back dimension if it's harder to move forward or backwards. So for children with ADHD, they tend to be more focused on the environment, which is kind of why they see a butterfly when they're playing soccer, okay? And so they're probably going to have an easier time moving back and a harder time moving forward. Children who are about to read need to be a little bit more focused on the details. You don't want to be too focused. You want to have that balance where you can go move in and out of focus. So the exercises on this chart at the bottom right here are designed to target that front-back dimension and focus. Okay, so when these balances are done consistently, such as throughout the day, and every day, these little corrections build upon each other, and then they kind of tend to stick. So it's kind of like when you get braces, for example. If you just try to move your teeth one day, not much is going to happen, right? Or like if you get an adjustment, something might happen that one day, but your muscles are so used to pulling the vertebrae in a specific way that it's going to kind of pull right back. So you kind of have to train it, which is why you have to go several times, or which is why you have to have those braces on for a while to train, you know, your mouth to be in the position it needs to be. But over time, you can have a completely corrected smile, a different smile. So we're going to try one together. We're just going to notice ourselves in our current state. So we kind of call this like we're in the clear. We're not about ready to do something. Just notice how we are right now. And so we're going to just check all 3 dimensions by moving side to side. And notice if you tend to move one way easier than the other, or how fluid you move. It's kind of just, okay, well, how are you noticing now? Or how are you moving now? Now let's go forward and back. Okay, it might be harder to move one way than the other. And then up and down. Is it easier to move one way or the other? Is it heavier one way? Do you feel like you're going to fall to the floor? Is it really hard to move down? Okay, and what we're going to do is we are just going to do arm activation. So we're going to put up our arm. Kids really love this, especially if you're doing it for them. But you put up your arm, and you're going to, your arm is going to go back, and your hand's going to go forward. You're going to put even pressure. So you're going to kind of push your arm, but your arm's going to go back. And breathe out. And you go forward. And breathe out. And you go to the side. And breathe out. And then you go to this side, and you push out. And then you can end by kind of pulling up your arm, pull on that joint. That's why kids like this too. I kind of pull up their arms. I really like that. It feels good. Okay, now the other arm. Push back. Breathe out. Push forward. Breathe out. Side. Breathe out. The other side. Breathe out and then pull up the arm. Okay, then we're going to notice ourselves again. So just move from one side to the other. See if that might, even that dimension might have been affected. Go forward and back. See if you notice a difference between that one, because that's the one that's kind of supposed to target more, and up and down. But we all experience something different. Okay, this is just a little test. Just a demonstration to show how one activity can affect that. So if you're interested in learning more about brain gym for yourself, your child, or if you're a teacher and you want to bring this into your classroom or your school, make sure you contact me through my website at wholechildlearningandwellness.com, and I will be excited to set up a course for you. Bye-bye.